He's going all over the place, and his stamina, Maria, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I mean, I've just never seen it. He'll be in trial all day long, only to step out and go do events at bodegas and wake up and speak to union workers and go to Michigan and go to Pennsylvania and go to Ohio.
Right.
And
yeah.
The son of former President Donald Trump is on some major cope while talking about his dad's stamina. You know, he's going out to a bodega, everybody. Oh, okay, yeah. He's just doing campaigning then. Yeah, but he sits there in court and then falls asleep. Look, social media was not buying this, especially considering that his dad has been caught multiple times falling asleep and passing really rancid gas during what is a very consequential trial that he should probably be awake for, you know, to know what's happening, to know what's going on. Nonetheless, social media, I'm going to read some responses here. It'll be some fun responses. He's Conserve Blue 2020 says, after a long nap, I also have great stamina. Yes. Another says, stamina, Trump is sleeping in court. Another says, the whole world knows he napped during his own criminal trial. Empty Wheel writes, New Yorkers will be amused that Nepo Kid's idea of stamina is stopping by a bodega after a 7-hour day of sitting on your ass and a U.S. Secret Service escort drive across town. Lots of energy required there. Massive amounts. Tremendous amounts of energy. I'm surprised. You know what? Maybe he could just use some coffee, you know?
They want to make you drink Starbucks every day from now until forever.
Now until forever. But you need that much caffeine to get through all of the stuff that Donald Trump does in a single day. Ron Filipowski writes, he cried the whole time about how hard it was to sit in court. He fell asleep repeatedly, complained about how cold it was constantly, played golf last Sunday, played golf last Wednesday, played golf yesterday, and will play golf today. He likes golf. So I hear. Another says, his stamina, he falls asleep in court and canceled a campaign event because of a little rain. The whole world knows what a weak little man he is. Not only weak, but and thin-skinned, of course, but he is also notoriously lazy. Yes. Like not reading his intelligence briefs. Remember that? It's been reported often that Trump has a very short attention span and often would need his briefings to be, you know, filled with pictures, like cool graphics and bullet point segments not longer than a tweet with his name peppered in so that he will pay attention to it. Oh, I heard me. Oh, I'm very interested in what people are saying about me. And then, of course, you had Trump, while in the White House, spending 60% of his day in what was called as executive time, or better yet, toddler time. Okay, this was described as watching TV, reading the papers, and responding to what he sees and reads by phoning aides, members of Congress, friends, administration officials, and informal advisors. So take that back. It's not toddler time. It's actually teenage girl time. Okay, because you remember if you were back in the 90s, you remember like the shows where you would have this teenage girl on the phone with like 3 of her friends discussing the drama, the latest gossip. That's Trump. Trump is a 90s teenage girl. That's what he would spend 60% of his time doing. You want to talk about stamina? Stamina? Try bussing tables for 8 hours a day for $2 an hour, plus tips, all right? Try working construction. Just try working. Like a real job. Something that the Trumps have never had to do. He's always told other people, what to do the work. They do the real work, and guess what? He takes all the credit. That's who these people are. He wouldn't be anything without his dad and his daddy's money. That's the truth of the matter. And then here's little Nepo-Baby Eric talking about stamina. Stamina. As if he's worked a goddamn day in his life. Now, I worked on the factory line for too many hours and too little pay. But little shits like Eric and Donald reap all the profits? No. Screw them. Stamina. Stamina. Never know anything about stamina. They don't know, and they never will know.